You're not a good writer. Sorry to fucking break the news to you, mate. You suck. You know that shite. You must know. I was about to go nuts. What? Am I fucking tripping? This cunt could punch fuck out of me. Shite rappers. He doesn't understand the wordplay. I'll leave a black feather on your shite. Come on. You cannot be doing that. He could have just not done that. So on the wild off chance that you are watching this video, Chilla Jones, you owe me about 14 quid.
I saw the vision, long-sighted. Now we gotta make sure this doesn't look close. Fucking.
I picked this battle specifically for this video for two reasons. One, Kick Nelly was forced to buy a penis pump by Shotty Horror on Twitter last week, and I've never really watched him battle. Two, I had I wouldn't say an argument, a discussion on Twitter about a black tea bar, and the bar was, I forget, but let me check. Trying to break down black like mixed marriages. Now my criticism of that bar, right, on like a technical level, my criticism of it was that it's fucking shite. The wordplay doesn't make sense, and now, about 30 seconds into Black Tea's round, we've come across another bar with the same issue. I'm sensing a theme. I think he might just be not very good at wordplay. So let's take a wee listen back to this bar and really try and break down black.
I seen potential in your growth. I saw the vision, long-sighted. Now we gotta make sure this doesn't look close. Fucking with me.
Saying I saw the vision long-sighted doesn't make sense. You would never say that conversationally, right? You would never say it naturally. See if you were actually saying that you saw you had potential a long way off. You'd just say that. You would never say, oh yeah, I saw the vision long-sighted, if you were just having a conversation with him. But he says, now I've got to make sure this doesn't look close. Which again, that's not a double meaning, bro. Say he's trying to read a bit of paper and he's long-sighted, so he's holding that way out here. Someone walks in the room and goes, what are you doing? Why are you holding that way out there? And he goes, oh, I need to make sure it doesn't look close. You wouldn't say that. None of this wordplay works two ways. It's not to make it a double meaning. It has to have two meanings, and this doesn't.
How you man got me battling the guy that can't sing the lines to many men? I'm the best.
You don't even know all the lyrics to Many Men, and you call yourself hip-hop? What are you talking about, mate? I don't think Black Tea screams hip-hop just as a guy. He's a wee posh boy from London, right? That's what he is. Am I missing something? He's not particularly hip-hop either. I feel like it's more hip-hop to not know the lyrics to songs, you know what I mean?
The cold word was diabetes, because I know as soon as Kick loses, it's 10 toes. It's a little...
Fuck's sake, man. I wasn't even paying attention enough to catch it, so as soon as Kick loses, it's 10 toes. The first issue I have with this is the fucking copycat bullshit that he's doing with his wordplay. Code word is this. Like, I don't know where that originated from, but I'm pretty sure the first battle rapper I heard doing that was Geechee Gotti. So he is just copying a common battle rap trope, which you should probably never do unless you're adding something to it. This is like doing a slow it down or something. Maybe I'm wrong. It's very possible that the whole code word this wasn't invented by him. Probably wasn't, but it was at least popularised in battle rap by him. If you had never seen that, you're not saying code word this, you get me? As soon as Kick loses, it's 10 toes. So the meaning of that, as soon as Kick Nelly loses a battle, he's going to run, right? 10 toes doesn't mean run, it means stay, but we'll ignore that for now. It's either doesn't make sense at all, or he's referring to a foot as a kick, which is again not what kick is slang for, mate. It means shoe. Everyone surely knows that. So one round deep into Black Tea, and what I'm taking away is that he doesn't understand the wordplay.
Many men!
That's good. Nice start.
Rambo! Slice off his mug. Now all you see is a skull on blackface. Papa Shango! I'll slice off his whole body from...
Instantly, he's way too animated. He's moving like a cartoon out here. You need to calm down with the jumping about, man. Cunt looks inflatable.
Because you are the face of discount skincare.
I'm not getting the personals because I don't really know who Black Tea is. I've kind of gathered from people talking on Twitter that he's some kind of model, and he also always posts shirtless shit that appears on my timeline somehow. I'm pretty sure he's blocked me now because I make funny shit bars.
Step to me and you'll get beat. faster than attacker car.
Oh mate, you're making yourself look foolish. Calm down on acting like a cartoon character. Is he doing this? And mate, come on. You cannot be doing that. You don't need all this stupid animated bullshit. Just chill. Like mate, see all this? Like what are you doing? I was talking about this the other day with Crow versus Reverse, alright? Now I don't mean this as an insult to Crow, and I do not mean this as an insult to Kicknelly, right? They probably know themselves they're not intimidating guys. So don't try and be intimidating, because it just makes you look a bit daft. In battle rap, you've got to be aware of how you're being perceived. No one is looking at Kicknelly and thinking he's a hard man, right? See if Bobby Rex threatens you, you're like, this cunt could punch fuck out of me. But see if Kicknelly or Crow is in your face going, I'm going to stab you and beat you up. Like, you're just going to be like, yeah, mate. Even if they could, that's irrelevant, because no one knows that. All they've got is basically how you look and how you're acting. So that's all they've got to go on. You can still say it, just don't deliver it like that. In Crow versus Reverse, he's pure screaming in Reverse's ear at the end of the round and that. Mate, it makes you look a bit daft. He does not have the image to be acting like a hard man in a battle. It just makes you look a bit daft. And right now, I'm getting like JD James vibes off that. I'll just put it on, you'll see what I mean, right? Watch this and you will see what I'm talking about. Let's just cut to the image. What do you get from the guy that's battling here? What are your immediate perceptions of him? Looks a bit nerdy. If I play a bit of him rapping...
JD, name flips, what are your stupidest remarks? See, I can do name flips too.
What are your perceptions now, right? Probably confirming your initial biases for looking at the guy. He's a bit nerdy. He's not a particularly confident performer. You get me? Now watch and see.
But you don't want me taking your pseudonym to heart, because if we ever cross wires, then that fuse is getting sparked. Sound effect.
See when Kicknelly is stomping on the ground like that, and Crow is going, I've laid a black feather on it right in your ear. That is what I'm thinking of. Like Oppenheimer, that is what we're all thinking of in one way or another. You get me? If you're 4'9", you've got a deformed as fuck face, you're fat beyond belief, and then you start rapping at Pat Stay or like Fresco or some shit about how you're going to steal his girl, you're going to whip up in the Aston, steal his girl and fuck his wife and all that. People are going to be looking at it like, no, you're fucking not, mate. What? You know what I mean? It's going to look daft. But see if Pat Stay or Fresco is rapping at that wee fat guy with the deformities and all that. It's the same type of material, the same subject matter. It comes off a lot stronger because it's got a believability factor, right? And that's ultimately what it is. It's an element of believability, but you make it so much more obvious when you play into it, like stamping or shouting in their ear. You need to be aware of what you can pull off. And unfortunately, Kicknelly, mate, you cannot pull off stamping on the ground and banging your fist together like you're going to like stamp him on the ground. You just can't do it.
That's right, you'd see Black T get ripped off. Hollywood Hogan.
Oh man, I thought he was going to rip his t-shirt off there. I was about to go nuts. I thought that cunt was about to rip his t-shirt open. I wasn't even paying attention to the bar. It was a Hulk Hogan bar. I don't even need to rewind it to know. But it's been done a million times. It's terrible. But yeah,
where you were taught to rap
should have ripped
around
his
the same
shirt.
time.
Paul already done it, but you know, that still would have been funny. Do you know what I think it comes down to? I've just been thinking about it while he's been rapping. Battle rap is 90% performance, okay? Think of all the big battlers in the world. I'm not talking top tiers that you think are good. I'm talking about metrically the most successful battle rappers, right? DNA, Charlie Clips, Arsenal, dudes like that, right? Shite rappers, excellent performers. Can you think of a single one who is a great writer and a terrible performer? There are none. That's guys like Ellipsis, dudes like that, who, yeah, they have their own niche little cult followings or whatever, but you're not seeing them headline Gnome, you get me? And ultimately, a lot of that is just your own self-confidence, your own self-awareness and stuff.
In the battle with Whispers, you didn't get barged. You got tackled, yo.
I've not seen it, man.
They made this whole big fiasco.
He's talking about fucking Beast Anglia and Georgie Root's friendship, and I've not seen any of this shit, man. I'm just lost, man. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
The lateral flow, so try and test me and you'll get a stick in your mouth like the orgies you be at, and don't think
that's pretty gangster, man. I wouldn't use going to an orgy as an angle against someone. I think that's pretty gangster, man. You know what I mean? Pretty cool. Yeah, sex, man. Like, can't argue with that. Like, a lot of people get called, oh, you're a virgin, man. You ever kissed a girl in rap battles, man? But, you know, Kick ain't no virgin, man. He's been in an orgy. Also, stick in your mouth like those orgies. What is he saying? He sucks dick. Kind of shit wordplay, but that's Black Tea in a nutshell.
you're not type to have this code. with no TV on, just making shadow puppets of the wolf, feeling mad alone. So that's
But Black T's trying to diss King Nelly's life sounds cool as shit, man. Constant shadow puppets at orgies. I'll be like King Nelly, man.
Because you'll never make good music no matter how much they push you, T. So listen here.
See the over animating, he done it a wee bit there, he done this, and then he went, push it T. You're taking away from your material by doing that. See if you just went, no matter how much they push it T. See if you just did that, that's immediately better than doing this because it makes you look like an anime character, you get me? And see, no matter how much they push your T, see if it just said, no matter how much they push your T, like that, just says it, like that. You don't need to emphasise the wordplay, it works without doing that. The first round was a wee bit close, I suppose. I'd give it Kick Nelly, but that second round is clearly Kick Nelly's, clearly.
sound familiar. This round to get rid of you. I'm the rapping assassin that's got the most hits out of about an hour.
He loses the round. I'm honestly feeling to just skip his round. He just called himself the rapping assassin. Can't, mate. How old is this battle? 9 months ago. As I suspected, it's not 13 years old. You can't be calling yourself the rapping assassin, mate. He wrote that down. I don't get this, man. See, when I'm writing, I would never write I'm the rapping assassin. My standards aren't low enough to put that on paper and look at it and just think it's okay. He wrote that down and read it back to himself. I wouldn't even get to writing it down. It wouldn't even occur to me to write the fucking rapping assassin. Mate, you wrote you're the rapping assassin. See if you would write the rapping assassin on a piece of paper and then go, you're not a good writer. Sorry to fucking break the news to you, mate. You suck. The rapping assassin? Nah, pal. Did he need to say it? Was it part of the wordplay? Let me remind it. I'm the rapping assassin that's got the most hits out something, an owl insignia. Yeah, without an owl insignia. He's probably talking about Drake. Because does Drake call himself the rapping assassin? If so, then it's excusable. All in that, nah. Nah, man. Nah, you're not getting it. Man, I really tried to give you a branch there, but nah, you just called yourself the rapping assassin, didn't you? You can't have it, man. Can't have it. The rapping assassin. Just don't write shit like that, man. That's what. See, like, he could have just not done that. He has no standards, really. Because, like, see if he'd read back his own wordplay and just thought about it critically for half a fucking second, he'd realise it doesn't work. And mate, I can't even explain it. The rapping assassin. Why would you say it? You know that shit. You must know. The fucking rapping assassin. What year is it?
In the end, this battle's gonna look like your age. A mid-30. Find it.
He's just called himself mid. I'm going to 30 you, but it's only going to be alright. What the fuck? Just again, not thinking about your wordplay with any critical thought. Sure, like, you're calling him mid-30s, but you're also saying that you're going to 3-0 him, but it's not going to be that good. Mate, come on. Just think about what you're saying. Just think about it. Just have a wee thought to yourself before you... Just see when you write something, honestly, just read it. Just read it and go, what does this actually mean? Like, just think about what you're actually saying. I'm calling myself the rapping assassin. Is that a bit cringy? Just give it a bit of that.
You've allowed us to believe you're a newcomer when you've been around since girls had lurgies. You've been around since...
Girls had lurgies? What the fuck is a lurgy? An unspecified or indeterminate illness. I feel like that's not what it means, man.
It's kind of funny listening to your struggle raps. I swear them shits be delirious. But then you had the nerve to show off your fuck police tat, and I said, this brother can't be serious. Yeah, I know you covered it up to get a job.
I don't know, maybe it's just optics. I feel like Kick Nelly's a bit more gutter than Black T. Black T seems like a posh boy to me. That's not an insult to him. It's just how I don't know the guy. It's just how it seems. And if it's how it seems to me, then it's probably how it seems to a lot of people who don't know him. Probably.
Nerd bitch. You can't just talk that ally talk. You got
again, like, these both the guys seem like nerds to me, man, and they're shitting calling each other nerds. Like, you don't run in the street. You don't fuck with a beef, like, mate, just chill. You're both nerds. Just be who you are, man. Like, you know what I mean? Just be who you are, and you come across so much better if you have a wee bit of authenticity. My takeaway from Black T after having watched a full 3-round performance from him is that he's not very good. He's a confident performer, which is the better base than being a good writer, in my opinion. It's a lot, I wouldn't say easier to learn good writing than it is to learn good performance, but it's a lot easier to improve your writing than it is to gain confidence as a human, which is what a lot of these battle rappers who have good writing need to do. He needs to slow the fuck down. He needs to read his shit back and not say dumbass shit like I'm the lyrical assassin. And he needs to make his wordplay actually work.
To be honest with you, mate, you're starting to sound fucking white.
I'm never a fan of bullshit like that. Like, see, you're a white guy saying to a black guy, you're white. It's just, mate, not only is it just like poor level self-depreciation, but it's just fucking dumb. Like, your skin colour doesn't dictate your personality. It's just stupid. White guys playing to the race angle. Shut up, man.
You're starting to sound fucking white. Less black tea and more pumpkin spice.
That's good. That is a good line.
At the last event, I let you borrow my charger. You left the venue and walked away with it.
I know the pain. I travelled up from Glasgow same day, go to London or whatever, get to the venue, walk into the green room, and then Chilla Jones is like, oh, does anyone have a charger? My phone's dying. Everyone's like, oh, iPhone, yeah. And he's like, no, I got a Samsung. So I'm like, oh, I've got a Samsung charger, let me grab it out of my bag. Gave the guy my Samsung charger, and I gave him, what's that brand, that clothing brand? I can't remember, but whatever the brand was, they were selling their clothing at the event, I think, and they gave us all like some free shit. So I had got a free hat right as I walked in the green room. They ran out of hats before they got to Chilla Jones, and he was going to wear it in his battle. So I was like, I'll take my hat as well and wear it in the battle, give these guys a bit of advertisement. He took the hat, he took the charger, cunt left with my charger, never seen it again. Chilla Jones stole my charger. So on the wild off chance that you are watching this video, Chilla Jones, you owe me about 14 quid. Fuck's sake, man. Chilla Jones bumping my phone charger. I'm pretty sure he apologised for it when I seen him again. Where did I see him? I vaguely remember him apologising.
But didn't bother to pay for it or offer replacing it. That's some shady shit. But you know what? I got this on locks. Jada kids. But because by the time I'm done spinning tea, they're going to mistake the kid for a Satanist.
Oh, mate, that was good. That was going so well, and he's just abandoned it. You should have put a punchline on that fucking phone charger angle. It was going well. That's some shady shit. But once I get to the plug, you know I ain't fake. Just, know what I mean? Do something. Just, there's so much wordplay available to you there, and you just fucked it up.
You were born in 1995, so stop acting 19.
Was it? Man, all these guys are so old. That's where Battle Rap Newcomers used to be young. Right, honestly, see at this point, it's safe to say that Kick Nelly is bodying him, right? It's a very clear victory for Kick Nelly. Black T is currently in this battle worse than Kick Nelly is, but the things that he's doing wrong are much easier to improve than the things that Kick Nelly's doing wrong. Kick Nelly, he needs serious work on his performance. He needs serious work on his own internal confidence. Black T's problems are battle rap problems that can be solved, whereas Kick Nelly's problems are more personality issues. He just needs to make it a little bit more congruent. He needs more congruence. Right now, they're both kinda not very good.
Fucking really hard one to judge.
It's not though. You're in the room and there was no reaction in Black T's rounds. It's not a hard one to judge, man. You can judge it off crowd reaction alone. Like, ultimately, how good someone is on a technical level is fucking irrelevant if no one fucks with them. See if you consistently pop in a room with absolute garbage material and your opponent is saying the most fucking intricate fire shit that's ever been said and the crowd's like that. Who wins? Because I'm going for the cunt who made the room explode.
I give it kick 2-1. I give him the first and the third.
What? The second was the clearest round of the battle?
Yeah, Black T took the second. And
What? Am I fucking tripping? Why? The second was the clearest of the battle. Black T didn't get a fucking giggle the whole way. The fucking, you could have held a pin drop in the venue like Google mapped it. What the fuck?
Yo, what's going on? Premier Battles, Major Concerns.
Hey, let's go, Major. I miss that guy, man. He was good. Talk about newcomers that came with something, man. He was fucking killing shit. He went, that's what it was. Chilla Jones said sorry to me at Apex. That's where I seen him. I knew I'd seen him in person. But yeah, Major went from like Academy to Chilla Jones in like 6 battles, and he fucking held his own. Man, I miss Major. I wish he would come back. Him, Mav, Acre. Where have they went, man? Fucking every time we get a really good newcomer, they vanish. Come back, lads. We miss you.
I actually had Black T taking the second, like I said.
What am I watching? How have they all got... No one reacted. Am I missing something here?
Crack his skull with it like whack-a-mole. Shatter bone like it's Mortal Kombat.
That's what I mean. Like, that's all I got from it. He had the stuff at the start of the round, but I didn't understand it because I don't know the dynamic. Maybe it was ridiculously flames and it just went over my head. But yeah, there you go. Kick T versus Black Nelly. Both of them aren't very good, but they can improve, I suppose.